Please welcome from the class of 2023, Senior and Prefect Tom Hu.
Yes, Prefect. Imagine waking up every day full of excitement, energized in what you do and what you love. It's the exact feeling when you find your personal passion. Good afternoon, Mr. Kidd, Mrs. Sped, Mr. Hudson, Mr. Anderson, my parents, teachers, faculty, and fellow students. Today, I would like to share my own reflection on the idea of passion and the experience that made me into a student entrepreneur. First, let's take a step back and re-examine the route that I have been through. When I first got into grade 9, my future was filled with uncertainty. I had no idea of what to do or what fits my personal vision. I did dream about potential career choices, such as becoming an NBA player or prep hockey athlete, but clearly, these didn't work out for me. I also thought about becoming a mathematician or a doctor, but whatever I try or think of, something wasn't right. I felt something was missing, and I was forcing myself into doing tasks that others have expected me to do. This ended my grade 9 year with much confusion. I did not know what to do or what I enjoy. The only thing I did was to try everything and hope that spark of inspiration will finally come. Then, grade 10 hit, and anxiety just came a bit more, as now we're asked of what courses to take in grade 11 and what we want to do in life. Similar to grade 9, I had no luck in finding my personal passions. The only thing I did was to try everything and hope that it will work out. Sometimes I even question myself, why doesn't passion work for me? Luckily, a coincidental presentation in the summer of grade 10 changed everything. During that time, I was participating in a hackathon back in China, where a letter group appears and started a project called Nicely, a mental health evaluation tool. After a week of development, we then pitched our idea on stage to a group of judges. It was a Dragon's Den style presentation where the founder across the hackathon tries to impress the potential investors. And I can still vividly remember every detail of the day, even though it was 2 years ago. I remember walking onto the stage, feeling a rush of adrenaline and a level of confidence that I have never experienced before. Soon after the presentation, I was flooded with satisfaction and a sense of accomplishment. It was at that exact moment I knew I found the dream I've been searching for. I fell in love with entrepreneurship. This leads to the first point of my reflection when finding passion in oneself. It may take some trial and error, but the key is to keep exploring and never give up. Whether it's through new explorations or meeting new people, the journey to self-discovery is a continuous one. Never give up searching, as the answer might be in front of you. Maybe you're waiting for the one coincidental experience that will help you rethink who you are, or you might just be waiting for the right opportunity to showcase your talents. Never stop exploring who you are, and the results will be rewarding. This leads to my second point in my speech. After you have found your passion, how can you sustain it? A lifelong passion is never a temporary idea. It is a firm commitment in a task which you love, and enjoyment and satisfaction will only come through dedication and confidence in yourself. When I first initiated my venture in the field of mental health, I was faced with criticisms and disbelief. Indeed, as a 16-year-old trying to pitch to various professionals, I encountered statements such as, "Come back to us after you have graduated from university," or "Your solution is ineffective and hard to integrate." However, these statements did not usher away my passion in entrepreneurship. Reversely, they have helped me to rethink our designs and improve the past models. When my age is questioned, I responded by explaining how my personal experience as a young adult can be beneficial. When someone questioned our method, we bounced back by understanding the reasons why behind such rejection and implement changes accordingly. These personal experiences led me into my second point. Never let societal expectation serve as a barrier when pursuing your personal passions. Be your authentic self and trust your inner desires. Again, this idea not only serves within the realm of entrepreneurship, but also in sports, academics, music, and many more. You might be questioned by your age and ability when pursuing your dreams, and many more. But do not let such hinder your drive and determination. Of course, this doesn't mean ignoring others' feedback, but taking criticism in stride, reflecting, and re-engaging with your passion. In the end, you will appreciate everyone that has questioned you because it is in these interactions that help you as a person to achieve true growth. Finally, the last point of reflection is about embracing the environment around you while achieving your passion. As an international student coming from a small city in China called Quzhou, my personal experience has given me a stronger sensibility to resources, and Ridley has amazed me through the opportunity it provides. I love my high school as it is the hibernating place where every talented person has become who they are in the future. I can assure you that the very same ones that are sitting beside you today will become the future writers, musicians, athletes, doctors, teachers, and so much more. In this place, we have endless possibilities to become anyone, and there is something for everyone. What I also love about my high school is that it is a safe place for everyone to experiment their ideas with their passion. One of the things I hope I can realize earlier is that some of the best resources are at our doorsteps, whether if it's athletics, academics, or art. In the early stage of my entrepreneurship, it was my advisors and teachers in Ridley who gave me some of the most critical feedback that led to my entrepreneurship. In Ridley, you can talk with anyone about your personal aspirations, and the feedback will always be supportive. To conclude my final point, as you strive for your personal passion, use the environment around you and engage actively in the community. This idea can be especially seen through the quote, "The same boiling water that softens the potato hardens the egg." Remember, the environment is static, but your reaction is not. Use the environment to your advantage and propel your personal growth. Fellow Ridley students, you will be the leaders and role models of our next generations. You will become the ones who will strive for change in the world, and as you're doing so, I challenge you to take great strides in pursuing your dreams. Finally, I would like to conclude my reflection through a quote by Steve Jobs. "Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your personal inner desire." Stay hungry, stay foolish. Thank you.